Hey guys, Justin Rose here with the Appalachian Furled Leader Company. I wanted to go over today how to attach your tippet material to the end of our furled leaders. We offer two different connection points here. We offer a tippet ring and a Shorb loop. This right here is the Shorb loop, and we just want to go over a quick and easy knot. It's called the perfection loop. It is a need-to-know fly fishing knot to form loop-to-loop connections. We as fly fishermen love loop-to-loop connections. They're easy, quick, low profile, and they're just the way to go. So let's get started on how to make this perfection loop. We're going to go over how to do this loop with paracords and 550 just for ease of tying. Basically, we have the working end of the line here and the standing end of the line. We're going to form a simple loop and bring it to the back of that standing end. Just form a loop, pinch it off with your fingers. At this point, we're going to reach around and form another loop. We're going to pass in front of the loop that we formed around to the back, and we're going to form a slightly smaller loop. Just because here in a few seconds, we're going to reach through and pull that smaller loop through the first loop that we formed. Grab that standing end, bring it between the two loops that we formed, and pinch all that off with your finger. Now at this point, this is when we reach in, grab that smaller loop, and pull it through the bigger loop. Cinch it down, dress it down tight, reach in with your nippers, clip it off. That's your perfection loop. That's basically how you attach your tippet material to the end of our Shorb loop. So let's kind of go over that on a bigger scale here. We're gonna have to use our imaginations a little bit, but basically this is our Shorb loop right here on the end of our furled leader. And this is our tippet material that we've chosen. Basically slip that loop of the tippet material over the Shorb loop, and then I like to personally form a little bite, pass the bite through the Shorb loop, and then pass all the remainder of that tippet material through. Pull the knot through, dress it down, cinch it down tight. There you go, you've made a loop-to-loop connection. Obviously, your fly gets tied at the end of the tippet material and you're ready to go. Hey, sometimes we have those days, dexterity just is not on our side, and there's no problem with just slipping that the perfection loop that we've made in our tippet material over the Shorb loop, grab the end, and then punching that end right through that Shorb loop. It's going to do the same thing. So let's look at that and apply it to the end of our leaders with the furled loop. A lot of times I'll make that perfection loop on my tippet spools. It's easy to grab. You know, it's just something I can grab and spool off some tippet material. So we're going to spool off a little bit of tippet material right here and clip this off. And the same principles apply. You're going to slip that loop that you've made in your tippet material over the Shorb loop. And then I'm just going to come down to the end right here. And same thing, we're just going to punch up and through our Shorb loop. Pull everything through and dress it down nice. There's your loop-to-loop connection. Obviously your fly gets tied to the end of this right here. The reason I love using the loop-to-loop connections on this, there's nothing wrong with running a clinch knot. But what's so nice is if you want to change out tippet materials, you can simply just come in here and clip off one leg of this thing, and you can pull the whole system through with a so you just clip off one leg and the whole thing pulls right through. You can change out tippet if you want to upsize your fly or downsize. If you're changing tippet material for whatever reason, it just becomes super easy. There's nothing wrong with using a clinch knot in here. It just gets a little kind of a pain in the butt when you know that clinch knot's going to form a knot right there at the end of that loop, and when you go to clip the knot, you kind of got to pick the knot out. But there's absolutely nothing wrong. If you forget how to tie the perfection loop, you can always resort back to that clinch knot. Just whatever knot you tie on the end of your fly hooks, just right there in that loop on the Shorb loop. But perfection loop is the way to go. And it's just easy, low profile, and strong. So anyways, check out our other videos. I'm going to show you guys how to make the connections with the tippet ring. It's super easy, super quick. You guys check us out at AppalachianFurledLeaderCO.com and try one of our leaders out. You're going to love them.